Now, this is a little off topic. But there's something you said to me a few years back that I would like to get to the bottom of. We were in the car together, probably taking Bella and Bailey to the dog park. You said to me, "Dad, did you know when I was in middle school and high school that when I would invite friends over to the house, they would tell me that they were afraid of you?" I said, "What?" Then you said, "Your friends would tell you that I always had a grumpy look on my face, and it looked like I was mad." I was kind of floored and told you that I really had no idea. It's just kind of my natural, yeah. So if you don't mind, I'd like to see if I can get to the bottom of this finally today, once and for all. So Hayla and Diana, you're longtime friends of Kimmy and you used to come over to the house back in the day like that. Were you afraid of me? Well, how about now? Are you afraid of me now? Well, I guess there's only one more person to ask. Dan, are you afraid of me? What can I say? I still got it. Kimmy came to us one day and told us that she met a new guy that she really liked, and his name was Dan. So we asked, "What is he like?" And she said, "Well, he's smart, and he's funny, and he's good looking." And of course, I thought to myself, it's true, daughters actually do look for men that remind them of their father. Since then, they've had a lot of fun together that they like the same things, including art. I asked her what he did for a living, and she said he was an architect. And then I said, "Really, tell me more." After a couple months of dating, Kim said that she wanted us to meet Dan, and Dan wanted to meet us. So Ben's birthday was coming up, so we arranged to meet up at a restaurant for a little party for Ben. I knew Kim would be nervous for our first meeting, so I asked her if she had any special instructions for me. At first she said no. Then she thought about it and said, "Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yes. Will you please make sure that you wear a clean shirt that doesn't have a mustard stain on it?" Apparently, I have a reputation. I told her it would be a challenge, but I think I have something in my closet that fits the criteria. Well, the big day came, and we met Dan for the first time. We all got along really well. There was lots of laughter and good conversation, and I don't think I'd ever seen Kim smile so much. They looked like a really sweet couple and were affectionate towards each other. When the evening ended, and we all said our goodbyes, as Pam and I walked out to our car in the parking lot, neither of us said a word. I started the car and pulled out into the street. Still, neither of us said anything. I was kind of waiting for her, and she was kind of waiting for me, apparently. Finally, Pam broke the silence. She said, "Well, what do you think?" That's when I stuck my little finger out, like this, and said, "Pinch my finger real hard." She goes, "What?" And so she did. And I went, "Oh, God, thank God, that wasn't a dream." And then I said, "What's not to like? We've just met, but I can tell he's a really great guy, and I really like him. He and Kimmy seem such a great couple together, even in that relatively early time. We know Dan so much better now after that first meeting. We've gotten together quite a few times. Our first impression hasn't changed a bit. Dan, we are so happy that you chose Kimmy, and Kimmy, we're so happy you chose Dan." we could not be happier that you are our son-in-law, and we enthusiastically welcome you into our family. I had an epiphany last night at the rehearsal dinner, and I actually told Kim and Dan about it, and they kind of agreed. So what I was thinking about was, why are they such a good couple? What makes them a good couple? And basically, it's because you complement each other. Dan is detail-oriented and organized. And Kim loses her car keys and cell phone every other week. Dan, I have one last bit of advice, and I think you already kind of figured this one out, but I'm going to say it anyway. If Kim says she's hungry, for the love of God, get her something to eat. A cracker, a carrot, just anything. She will make your life miserable until she gets fed. So, I would like to make a toast. If everybody could raise their glass. We all wish you many, many years of love and happiness.